get violence, issue tough directives on Nnamdi Kanu'S trial. According to President Buhari, Army will not allow Nnamdi Kanu men in the premises of his hearing. This reliable platform has gathered that Irabor made this known during a meeting with retired senior military officers in Imo State, southeast Nigeria on Thursday. According to him, the military is not concerned with people who obey the law, but will not allow anyone instigating violence on that very day. It is not the job of the military to stop anyone from agitating for whatever he so wishes. It is a political thing, Irabor said. What we are against is having to use the instrument of violence to bring about the agitation. We have a constitution that enables us to present whatever grievances that we have. So if anyone is going outside the provision of the constitution, of course, we as military and other security agencies won't allow that. Why do you have to kill to achieve your desires? Furthermore, Irabor promised that the Nigerian military is up to the task against any individuals or group waging violence against anyone in the nation. That will not allow that anymore. Again, there are provisions for anyone who believes that he has certain desires within the confines of the arrangements as enshrined in the Constitution to ventilate such views. So this is the reason we think that violence is not the way to go. We are appealing to everyone, every IPOP members, to do as instructed. Stay away within the premises. Do what has been instructed and obey the rule of law as it is brought to you. See who is talking about rule of law. See who is talking about keeping to rules and regulation. See, our Nigerian army, I tell you, they don't keep to the rule of law. And it is very, very bad. Well, I won't blame them anyway, because it is the administration that has subjected them into doing so. You see, when talking about the law, it is the army that's supposed to know more about the law and be able to keep to the law as stated in the Constitution. But surprisingly, you see our army going against the law or above the law of the country. It is wrong. It is wrong. And besides, why I said you won't blame them is because whereby the president of a country who knows about the law and goes up against the law, definitely what do you expect from the military themselves, who also knows about the law? They will say that yes, since the executive president is against the law, then we too will definitely go against the law. There are so many things in the Constitution that President Buhari is against. He has never keep to those things. He has never kept to those things. So so that's why it's so amazing and very, very strange that the army chief or whatever the defense chief is talking about the rule of law. See, we're talking about the rule of law. I don't expect our army to even say anything. They don't need to say anything because they have gone against the rule of law of Nigeria. Nigerian is not. We no longer have a law in this country. Look at what the citizens, those visitors from the international visitors that came to observe that came to observe Uzodima's hearing in court, gubernatorial hearing. Look at what they said. They said that Nigeria is a country with a law, but behave like a country with no law. Do you know why they said so? That is to tell you that the judgment passed on that very day concerning that gubernatorial election was not a fair one. So they are not comfortable with that judgment. So they now believe that that judgment is against the constitution of Nigerian government. You understand? So you're trying to say that that the IPOB members should keep to instructions according to the rule of law of Nigeria. It sounds strange in the ear, because even you, that is the army, that is the defense chief, you've not been keeping to the rules, the rules or the rule of law of the country. You've not been keeping to the to what is entailed in the constitution. You've not been following the constitution as the constitution as instructed. You understand? So don't even go there. It is a right of the people to agitate. It is a right of the people to speak up whenever they discover injustice in the country. And besides, that is what the IPOB members have been doing. Agitation. This very administration hates agitation. They don't like anyone saying anything against them. If you say anything against this administration, you are in for it. You are in for it. Why are they coming after Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not because he requested for a nation? And requesting for a nation, did he requested for it through violence? Agitation. That is how that is the system he applied. And this applying that system, he applied it in a peaceful approach. In a peaceful approach, that's how he applied it. So what is the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem in this country? You see, just like it is stated that Nnamdi Kanu is not a problem of Nigeria, but rather Nigerian is their own problem. Nigerian is their own problem because they have refused to accept the truth. Whether you refuse to accept the truth, definitely you have a problem. You definitely have a problem. Do you understand? So we are our problem. Nigerian is its own problem, not Biafrans, not IPOB. IPOB is never the problem of this country. Rather, this country is their own problem. This country, Nigeria, is the one creating problems for themselves. The day that Nigerian will learn to accept the truth, that day with the problem of Nigeria will begin to get solved. You understand? See, whereby someone comes up with an invention, and that invention, you discover that invention will bring a development to the country, and you ignore that person's idea. Do you think that it will be well with that country? The country will remain the same. The country will remain stagnant. There can never be development, because it is through people's invention that brings development. It is through people's technology that brings development. And that is why today Americans still remain one of the world power in the whole world, because they encourage technology, they encourage ideas. But here in Nigeria, where are we? Look at the IPOBs in abroad. They were given opportunity to agitate. That is not their country. That is not their country. But why they were agitating? What they did was to give them a listening ear. The police, the FBI never attacked them. The FBI never challenged them. They left them. They allowed them. So far, they didn't cause any. So far, the agitation is done in a peaceful way. There was no violence. They left them. They allowed them. In UK, but here in Nigeria here, they didn't allow. If you come outside to agitate, they come after you. The same agitation went on in Spain. The same agitation went on in Israel. It went on in Germany. These Biafrans were allowed to agitate. Nobody, the FBI didn't go after them. They didn't fight them. But why is Nigerian own issue so different? Why is our issue so different? My dear viewers, it's very strange. Like I said. Alright, let me hear from you anyway to know what you have to say. If you're new, click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.